My name is Cosmic Darling. Shit! What's the YouTube, man? Back with you guys. How you guys doing? And welcome to horror romance featuring Ghostface, Jason, Michael Myers, the night where the nightmare dwelling evil fuck himself, Freddy Krueger, and Chucky. I think that's Chuck. No, is that? Yeah, that might be Chucky. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot. Anyway, I'm not gonna lie to you. So what you guys are hearing right now is I guess like their music. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not messing with it, so I'm gonna just turn this down. I'm gonna keep the sound volume up and then the voice volume. So I'm guessing there's gonna be voice acting in this. Yeah, and so we're just gonna start, and I'm gonna add my own track in. Matter of fact, let me just do that now. I don't know what it's gonna sound like when we start, so I'm just gonna keep it on right now. But if you guys want more of this, you guys know what to do. Let me know that like button and the comment section, because I even can't believe I'm playing this. I'm guessing I'm gonna be the prize, but let's start. Wait, I gotta get myself. Okay, so with moments like these where there's not really voice acting, I guess I'll be doing the voices. But if they do have voice acting for the characters, then I don't have to worry about that. I'll just be a female. Before we begin, there are some things I should tell about myself. I'm guessing this is us. What is my name? Cosmic Darling. Let's just go with that. My name is Cosmic Darling. I'm not gonna lie. You know what? Let's just make them all canonically. I mean, honestly, I don't really think they have a preference since they're killers, but let's just do it. Let's just be honest. My name is Cosmic Darling and my pronouns are he, him. Is that correct? Yeah, that's correct. I want them all fighting over me. No, get away from me.
Come here, little one.
I said, get away from me. Whoa. Same dream as always. I doubt I'll ever get to sleep without nightmares. I blink and scratch my eyelids. I gotta remind myself not to sleep on a moving bus. I got a headache and maybe a concussion for every time my head hit the window while sleeping. I search inside my backpack for my phone. I need to know what time it is and check for notifications. Cosmic Darling turns on the phone and sees two new messages. The first one is from Mr. Torrance. Oh, this is Jack? Hold on.
Cosmic Darling, please contact me whenever you arrive at Midaville. Everything's set up. If you want, I could come for you.
I'd prefer not owing anything to my landlord just yet. He seems too enthusiastic for my taste. Thanks for caring, but I'll go to the cafe before heading to the apartment. I gotta sort out all the purchase paperwork. Cosmic Darling slides into the next message. From one new waitress, Carrie.
I'm really grateful for this opportunity. I'll be at the cafe tomorrow by 7 o'clock.
What the fuck? I got hair in my mouth. Thanks, Carrie. Please don't worry too much, okay? It's just a waitress gig. We'll work on the coffee later. I've spent all night inside a bus. Now I gotta get to the cafe, then the new apartment, and then a pack. My body's hurting. I'd kill for a frappuccino right now. The old owner finally retired after signing a never-ending contract to buy a new cafe. I've been behind bars for the last few years, and I've gone through many jobs saving to finally get my own business. Whoa, what do we do? And finally, now that I'm the new owner, I feel happy, quite accomplished. Shit!
I just want to tell you Dad got pizza. I'm sorry. Why are you mad? Why are you mad? Dad got pizza. Dad got pizza.
Thank you, my lovely sister.
You're so welcome.
May I please go back to recording?
You recording?
I'll get my pizza in a second, okay?
You can help me put the pizza.
Okay. I love you so much. I will come in a second. Can you give me like 30 seconds?
Now, how are we right now?
Please.
Right now.
Let me finish. Look, pinky swear, I promise. I'll get you after I'm done.
Okay.
Okay? I won't take that long.
You don't have it on pause?
No. I'm recording right now, but I promise. Like, give me like 30 minutes. I'm done. Yeah, I'm sure. Please, and I'll make all the pizza you need. Okay. After all I've worked these past few years, having a business will definitely make things better. I stopped distracting and grabbed my suitcase to go home. I stopped distracting? Okay. Could have used so much more than that. I choose to get home after a tiring day. I still can't believe I'm here. So far away from my old home. Away from Mom? And far away from my stepdad. Hold on, it's getting a little real. Just remembering makes me have a stomach ache. Sometimes I wonder if killing him was really worth it. I've never killed anybody a day in my life. Shit, sun's barely rising and I gotta get up already? I get out of bed, questioning my life choices. After a bit, I get up and go to my small kitchen. Whoa. I open up the fridge, just a few things I got last night to eat. I've got to do some actual grocery shopping. So I gave it some time. I don't like this music. I'm gonna add some music of my own. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't like it. So it's gonna be something upbeat. Alright, and 3, 2, 1, cut the track. I take a few cheese slices and some butter. I'll make a light breakfast to get to work. So let me get this straight. We got a locking door sound effect, but not an eating sound effect. Kinda tacky if I do say so myself. I quickly eat my food while dressing and rushing to the door, shrieking when I find my landlord right in front of me. This is Jack. Good day to you. I might have to change his voice. I probably gave him way too much credit.
Just wanted to check how my new tenant was doing.
Creepy guy. I'm fine. How did you know?
I didn't. I just came to check up and you opened the door before I knocked.
Oh yeah, I understand. Well, to be honest, I'm in a hurry. I've got to set up everything for the cafe's reopening.
The old cafe? You bought it? Well, that's a nice surprise. I'm glad you're an entrepreneur. Does it have a new name?
Yeah, it's Big Booty Coffee.
That's a nice name. Well, maybe I'll pass through and take a coffee later. Good luck.
Yeah, thanks. I'm off now, Mr. Torrance. Gosh, I hope he doesn't. This guy gives me the chills. I finally step into the street. Before going to the cafe, I have to go to the supermarket and buy a few things I need. As I step away from the apartment building, I start to feel something odd. That feeling of being watched. Nevertheless, when I look to my sides in search of a person, I realize there's no one in the streets. Maybe my paranoia is back. I quick walk down the street, uneasy. Thanks to the GPS, I get to the supermarket. I take everything I need. Milk, almond milk. I really am a serial killer. Vanilla, cocoa, etc., and treat for myself, a chocolate bar. I get out of the market with my shopping items, realizing that the sun is slowly rising above the horizon. Thanks to being distracted, I didn't notice someone in front of me. I bump into what feels like a brick wall. When I look up, I see a really big guy using a weird and worn out hockey mask. Give me a second, please. Close my door. I feel shivers down my spine while seeing him. Jason. He doesn't say anything, just stares. After a bit, I realize he's not looking at me, but at my chocolate bar in my hand. Oh, I get it. He wants some. I left my bags on the floor. I get up with both of my hands. I break the chocolate bar into two. Here, sharing won't kill me. Not sharing would. The guy tilts his head, looking at the chocolate for a few seconds. He accepts and proceeds to move his hand in a paused and gentle manner. Am I finna get touched? I'm surprised when I notice he's mute and quickly realize what he's saying. It's sign language. I then move my hand to answer, "You're welcome." One of the many things I learned in prison thanks to free time. Now I'm glad I learned it, in a way. Finally, I grab my things and leave the big guy behind. I get to the cafe and find someone at the doorstep. For her appearance, I knew it. She was my new waitress, Carrie. I ain't gonna lie to you, I see what Sandra was talking about with milk and cookies.
Weird. Buddy, you're weird.
Oh, you must be Cosmic Darling. I'm sorry. I got here too early. Should I come back later or...
Don't worry. Actually, it's quite convenient. I have to set everything up and cleaning was gonna take a long time. Could you take care of that?
Yeah, right away.
Bro, I'm grabbing my right. That it came in my left, but it... I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of loud. Carrie quickly stepped inside as I opened the door. I told her where the cleaning tools were while I went behind the bar, setting the groceries up. I grind the coffee, put the cream inside the sleeve, and set up the cups in the accessible place. I place all the pastries and desserts on the shelf next to the counter. And when I'm done, I was in front of an impeccable cafe. Carrie even placed the tablecloths on each table. Weird. Do we have any of those? Wow, Carrie. What a quick worker. Thank you. I guess we can open up early. It was nothing. I'm a good cleaner. I'll change. Carrie went behind the bar and put on her apron. Meanwhile, I hang up the open sign. I had already put the advertisement in the newspaper, alongside a coupon, and I had the advantage of the cafe being right in front of a park. I come back to the bar, approaching Carrie. While we wait, I want to explain to her how to use an espresso machine. Have you ever tried one of these? Sorry, I haven't. I've never had something like that. She almost had a heart attack when she had to say no. I just nodded. Easy there, white chocolate. I wouldn't want you to melt. You don't have to worry about not knowing. It's okay. Not everyone knows about this. Let me explain. I taught Carrie the basics about coffee. Fill with water, put coffee on the portafilter, and showed her how to level up the coffee. Then I put a portafilter back and finally started the machine. Voila! Just like that. Whoa! I thought it'd be harder. The machine won't be a problem. What will be hard is the service itself. Serving coffee can be easy, but it's got its tricks. Now memorize the menu and the ingredients. A client arrived, so I tell Carrie to bring them the coffee once it's done. I get closer to the bar, noticing a dark-haired, tall man. His most noteworthy feature being a metallic hand. Oh, great. Welcome. Welcome to Big Booty Coffee Cafe. What can I offer you? Look at that. The old shithole's responding. And with a hottie serving too. Last owner looked like he got a stick up his ass. The man laughed. I don't know if I should laugh or raise an eyebrow. I didn't get to know him much. I only do coffee. That's all I'm expecting. Well, give me an America with a whiskey. We don't have that in our menu. Come on, you can't have good coffee without whiskey. I ain't a pussy. You don't have a good bottle in there? Man, we had big booty coffees. I got you. I stare for a second and sigh. I look at both sides before gesturing for him to wait. He curiously looked at me while I take care of the Americano. When I'm done, I take a cup and go to the storage room. There, I open a box with my stuff. One of my faves, Jack Daniels. Sometimes on rough days, I drink half the bottle and drown in tears until passing out. Now I'm just pouring it in a coffee, measuring the quantity so it adds taste without going too far. I walked back to the bar and handed the man his coffee. There you go, a cup of Americano coffee without anything added because we don't have permission to serve alcohol. The man looked at me, slightly doubtful before looking at the cup. Finally, he takes it and drinks it, smiling with satisfaction. Perfect! Now I know where to come from to my Americano without anything added. He laughed, quite pleased. I guess I'm still a little weak to whims. Either that or the guy just looked like an uncle who just wanted a drink. Here you go, dollface. Your pay and your tip. He takes my hand and puts something in it besides the pay, closing it. It's for good luck. Trust me, I wouldn't want anything happen to my new favorite barista. This town's weird and quite dangerous, so watch your back. He pats my hand and walks away with his cup of coffee, humming a tune. Shit, my bad. I look at the strange man walk away. His eyes redirect themselves to my still closed hand, doubtful. When I open it, I find the freakiest shit I've seen in years. It was a fucking dry, severed finger. I was unable to tell if it was a real or fake. I look at the door without knowing what the hell all that was about. I hear Carrie approaching me, so I hurry, putting the finger in my pocket and the money on the register.
Hell no!
Our first client. How much was it? I noticed some childish happiness coming from her and couldn't help but smile. And an amazing $1.25. She noticed I wasn't kidding and laughed shyly. Good enough to retire, right? I laugh, realizing the joke's still ongoing. At that exact moment, I notice an abrupt change in Carrie's attitude when the bell chimes once again. Before looking at the door, I look at Carrie's face. At first, she was surprised to see who entered. Then her face changed to discomfort. Oh no, it's her. It's who? I turn around and look at the door to see who it was, while I heard Carrie running away in the storage room. I just see a blonde young girl dressed in fancy branded clothing. She's got quite the unfriendly face. Her nose is wrinkled, almost as if she smelt something awful.
Ugh, another stupid town cafe.
I beg your pardon?
I want a foam-free Chata 5 decaf shots, pumpkin espresso and no foam. 208 Fahrenheit. I don't want it wrong, or you're gonna catch these motherfucking paws and my daddy will come handle you.
I blink, not getting this kid's attitude. I immediately realize this is one of those rich and entitled girls. Great. my favorite kind of people to talk to. It's dangerous to serve coffee that hot. You could get burnt. I'm sorry, are you deaf? I didn't ask for advice, I asked for a coffee. Don't question and do your damn fucking job. I take a deep breath and grit my teeth. I swallow the anger I have right now. I chose to do the most feasible thing for the business and make her the Trent latte. While I'm at it, I fantasize about throwing it in her face and messing up her makeup. Or, with a bit of luck, cause first-degree burns. It's what would happen with a coffee at that temperature. Finally, I got the exact order. Here you go. Instead of taking the damn cup, the blondie just stares at it. To take away. She smiles with the malice of an entitled girl. She's testing me. I know it, but I don't fall for it. I grab the cup and carefully pour the contact of one of our paper cups. It slightly burns my fingers, but I don't show it. There. Anything else? At least I know she won't be staying. I don't even know her and I already want her gone. She drinks the coffee in small sips. Her lips frown, almost like she was disgusted for not finding something to complain about. Decent. I'm surprised it's almost perfect. Like me. I think that's the closest thing she ever said to a compliment. She extends her perfectly manicured hand and tosses $20 on the counter. She walks away to the door without waiting for her change or even saying goodbye. Thanks. Come back soon, bitch. Nah, just playing. God, I hope you get run over. I'm so sorry. Chanel scares me to death. I hid in the storage room. Don't worry. I can see why. I saw everything. Well, almost everything. You're so brave. She says it with admiration. I shrug it off, not taking note of it. When you've been in prison and lived what I lived, it takes more than a whimsy entitled blondie to scare you. People can only intimidate you if you let them, Gary. Now come, we gotta organize some stuff back here. We didn't get many more customers, just a few, but at least Carrie and I haven't been lazy and most of the storage room is fully organized now. I'm a bit tired. Yeah, it's been a busy first day. Now I just gotta take the tables back in and close. I asked Carrie to please turn the sign from open to closed, and she does. She comes back with me to arrange the chairs until she remembers that she left her bag in the storage room, going back for it. When I think the first day over, I hear the door opening and the bell chiming. Someone entered the cafe. That's just my luck. I'm so lucky. I got here just in time. A hot caramel macchiato with double vanilla. And don't go too small with the caramel. I raise an eyebrow, looking at him. A short, red-headed boy with scars on his face. This town's sure full of interesting people. He kind of looks like a doll. Or is that just my imagination? He leaned on the counter and is now waiting for me to move. He doesn't seem too embarrassed to arrive at the last second to buy a coffee. Sorry, but we're closed already. Isn't he a bit small to consume a caffeine? Oh, my bad. Didn't see the sign. You're gonna serve me anyway though, right? Client's always right. I'm not gonna lie to you. At first, so look, this is my mentality. Not to like break away from the immersion. This is my mentality. As a kid, I always thought to myself, why doesn't people just punt kick Chucky? Come to find out, he has the strength of a grown man. Now listen, I've been to prison. I've killed somebody before. The not real life me, character me. But I don't think I can take on a serial killer. So I'm just gonna give him his coffee. I sigh and go to the bar. It's not that I think the client's always right, but after such a hard day, I don't want more trouble. He gets me. Now I get why the last owner was so bitter. Making the caramel macchiato took less than I thought with the boys' indications. It looks like he isn't taking his eye off me while I'm preparing the drink, like he's making sure it's just how he wants it. I place the coffee in front of him on the bar. His mouth changes into a big grin without looking away from me, his huge blue eyes piercing my soul. At least it seems he likes what he sees, whatever it is he's seeing. Here you go. The redhead takes the glass and sips. A few seconds later, he nods, pleased. I feel the sugar kicking in already. Ideal for a long night. He laughs in a quite unique manner, winking at me and handing me the exact amount of money. He continues drinking the coffee without moving at all, like he owns the place and time doesn't matter. Excuse me, we were closing, as I was saying. Oh yeah, right. I get your hint. Don't be so grumpy or you'll grow wrinkles. It'd be a shame to ruin such a pretty face. Well, he didn't get the paper glass hint. Wait, is the little guy flirting with me? I'm left speechless for a few seconds, which he uses to turn around and walk to the door without any worries. I found my bag. We can go. Why do you seem so tired all of a sudden? I scratch my eyelids. I probably look like shit, which is exactly how I feel at the moment. Forget it. Let's just go. I'm walking back home after closing up the cafe with Carrie. The girl is really sweet, but I think she lacks courage. She reminds me of myself when I was younger, maybe on the inside. I'm a bit of jealous of her innocence. Although I'm distracted, my senses are still keen. I can't stop feeling someone looking at me from the back. More importantly, my ass. Is my paranoia back? No, it's not my imagination. I'm hearing footsteps. I don't want to go home with someone following me. They'll know where I live, and it can only get worse from there. Why is everything happening today? I can't stand it. I'm at my goddamn limit. Although my common sense tells me I should run away, I stop walking and look behind me. As I thought, there's no one there. But after hearing someone walking behind me, I'm certain I'm not alone. I already heard you, so come on out of hiding already. Stop fooling around. Well, stop fooling around. There was a certain movement from inside the shadows. A tall and slender silhouette gets closer and I tense up. I really wanted to believe it was just my imagination, but... Wow, I didn't expect you to notice my presence. Most never do if I don't want to, you know. The silhouette gets closer to the light between us, which reveals a man in a dark leather jacket, black pants, and a mask covering his face. Gotta admit, this is the first time it happens, but there's always a first time. Technically, you just took my stalking virginity. I stay quiet. I already had a bad day today with Chanel, and on top and that weird doll, having an encounter with the Max freak was only making it worse. I don't know what you want, but I'm not in the mood. Please leave me alone. I wish it was that easy. The masked man makes a theatrical gesture, placing one hand on his chest and the other facing me. But sadly for you, catching me by surprise has caught my attention. So no, I won't leave you alone. My eye twitches. I'm definitely about to lose my patience. The little sanctity I have left and everything else. Although, I can leave you alone for the moment in exchange for one simple question. I sigh while pinching the bridge of my nose. I really want to go back home as soon as possible, so I better just play along. Alright, you win. Ask me whatever you want. Great! I'm glad you cooperate. Alright, the question is, what's your favorite horror movie? Just that? This freak wants to know my favorite horror movie? I think about it before answering, but the answer is easy. I really do like Saw. Saw, the one with the jigsaw doll. I watch it when I'm bored. The Max man starts to laugh, like he's been told a joke. What a sadist. Alright, you're okay for now. I also like it. He says goodbye, still cackling. The last thing I see before he turns around is him winking at me. Wait, how the fuck did a mask wink at me? I pretend to forget about it. I better just go home before stumbling with another freak asking me what's my favorite Disney movie or some shit. I keep on walking, trying not to think too much about what just happened. I'm so done with today. I just want to go home, refresh myself with a shower and sleep. I stop walking when I see a big figure obstructing the apartment building's door. The uneasy feeling returns. Please, no more freaks. Either way, when I realize he's smoking right beside my window, the doubts turn into anger. If I was already having a shit day, this is what truly was gonna make me snap. Seems like the man realized my expressions changed. He stopped inhaling the smoke. I'm not getting intimidated by fucking Michael Myers. Can you smoke somewhere else? The window's beside mine and it goes into my living room. I don't like the scent of tobacco. To be honest, I wasn't kind in the slightest, but who can blame me? The last thing I need is going into my apartment and smelling someone's smoke. He doesn't answer, but he does put out the cigarette against the sole of one of his heavy boots. He adjusts his mask and wait, why does he wear a mask? Not even the mask. Why the fuck does he have a hoodie tied around his waist? This is not Myers, bro. This is not my Michael, bro. Who is this dude? He looks like a frat boy. Nothing. This is definitely the weirdest encounter I've had today. Nothing, I guess. My door opens with a click and I enter my apartment, leaning my back on the door to close it. I sigh, relaxing. Finally at home. I'm hungry, but I don't have enough energy to prepare something to eat. I go to the kitchen and grab some cookies I bought, heading to my room and throwing myself on the bed. I feel heavier as the tension leaves my body, relaxing every muscle. What an absurdly stressful day. What kind of madmen live around here? It's like a cheap movie. I eat some cookies and fall asleep as soon as I take my pants off in the bed. I open my eyes, looking around startled. I couldn't recognize where I am, but it's cold. I hear strange metallic sounds from a place out of view. I get up from the ground, scanning my surroundings. I must be dreaming. I start to walk around the place. I can feel the cold, rusty metal under my feet. This feels too real. I start to doubt myself that this is actually a dream. Maybe it's not a dream after all. I can hear a small girl humming in the distance. I can feel shivers down my spine. But I don't feel the fear I should. I search for the voice's origin but can't seem to find it. Instead, now I'm hearing a deep raspy laugh. The cackling feels closer. No, this is a dream. I know it is. I just can't suddenly appear somewhere so horrifying. I can hear steps getting closer and the stripping of two metal objects growing closer. I'm defending myself. Don't hands. Get out of my dream. I scream, more angry than scared. I turn around to see where the noise was coming from. I manage to see a silhouette in the darkness. It's wearing a hat and a glove with a sharp blade at the end of each finger. He stops on his feet when hearing my voice. By the way, his head tilted. He seemed confused. What? Bro, what the fuck is he doing? What the fuck is going on? What is happening?